A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on another team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So North Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The play-action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Lopez to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Tar Heels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Powers forward. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Cal's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Golden Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got a first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Fires on the move. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Pressure coming. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Brown will throw it. Touchdown, Cal! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Lopez wants to fire. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
The give to the tailback. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Touchdown, North Carolina! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Brown wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Goss. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Brown will throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the tight end. The give from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the RPO, complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Lopez to pass. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged out of the air. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Lopez wants to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They just keep firing. This time he's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's a heat. QB got it himself. It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And the Golden Bears start moving quickly down the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez to pass. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gauze. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Working that left side. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Lopez wants to fire. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, this is the point of the game in the 4th quarter where turnovers matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way to steal a possession, they're giving themselves an opportunity to win it, and they do it right there. Physical play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Finds the big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The give to the lone running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to... Touchdown, Cal! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Lopez to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Sets up the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Trailing by a touchdown. This 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.